Well, check. Hey neighbors, welcome to the shed shop. And sorry if this ends up with vertical view. I'm trying to give you a different view. And we're going to be tearing down this partial tree victim STIHL MS462. I have my phone red-necked. I've tied and zip-tied the camera mount up here for you guys. And I've got Josh here. He's helping me work. And he's busting his ass. He's been working with me all day long for about 8 or 9 hours. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're both tired as hell. But we got a lot done. And this is going to be the last thing. We got to tear down this saw. And I still have not decided whether I am going to buy the parts to rebuild this saw or part it out. I did pay a lot of money for it. And so that's going to play into it. I'll just have to sit down and figure out the finances of it. Do you have any cigarettes left, Josh? There's one more. So anyways, Josh is the guy that I've been telling you guys about. And today is technically Monday, 2 a.m. So today I'm going to be getting the footage, some of the footage up where I've talked about Josh. And then we'll have some footage where we talk to Josh and got Josh's phone card and whatnots. And then we're going to get some more footage over the next few days with Josh. And you guys will get to know him a little bit, hopefully. And a little bit more of his story. But for now, we just want to get this shit torn down. And we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a messy video, neighbors. But anyways, enough of the talking. I've already turned you down to the bench. So let's get to work on this MS462 tree victim with no rear tank. And no wrap handle. And a good cylinder, partially busted clutch cover. It's cracked there, so I don't know if we'll reuse that. But as I said, we haven't decided yet. We're also missing one of our lock screws, but fortunately I have that. Alright, enough talking. Let's get to work, damn it, neighbors. Let's see, Josh. Do we have a box for this yet? Do you have an empty box, or did we fill them all? There's a step ladder there, over there, whatever, right there. I don't know, find a box that we can put parts in. I don't know what that one looks like in there, but we just need a box big enough to put this parts in. Let's see what you got. Yeah, that ought to work. Yep, perfect. Yeah, that'll work, neighbors. Alright, neighbors, so there's our top cover. Wow, I cannot believe people run their saws with filters that freaking dirty, neighbors. That is unbelievable. Alright, so we need an 8mm, I believe, to get our shroud off here. And boy, I'll tell you what, normally you need a thin wad, but I bet you I could have used the regular 8mm on that. Okay, get this one off here, neighbors. And I'm sorry if you guys can see my fat belly. It's hot as hell. Even with the AC on, I've been sweating my ass off all day. So just kind of rolling with it here. And you guys saw me do one 462. It's kind of a puzzle. It came to me half taken apart from Damn It Bobby, and it was subbed out to me. And so hopefully this will help me get a little more practice on that saw. Don't want to lose our choke lever, so I'm going to pull that out. And also, sorry about the smoking, neighbors. Damn, I slobbered all over my cigarette and now it's sliding out of my mouth. Okay, so, as I said, I already know that the piston is good because I bought this off of eBay. And as soon as I got it in, I had to take the muffler off to check the piston because I just had to know. You know, sometimes you had to know. And it's been sitting on the bench for about a month, but with my neck pain, it's been really difficult to work. And now that I know I'm going to be able to get surgery, it's encouraged me a little bit, and so I've been able to work a little bit more than anticipated. So, you're going to go ahead and bag everything up on this saw. Josh is going to wash it in the ultrasonic. So I'm not going to put that in there. Actually, I will. Well, I thought that was going to fit in there. I guess not. I'm trying to do things too simple. Josh, can you bring me a couple of the small green Ziplocs? Please and thank you, neighbor. Yeah, I just need a couple, like 3 or 4. Thank you, homie. That'd be good. That'd be good for now, I think. This hardware's not that dirty, so. Okay. Yeah, see, like as I do that, you can clean that kind of shit off. And you can start taking stuff over there if you want and cleaning it. We just don't want to run the ultrasonic yet. Let's see if we got fuel in it. We do. Yeah, and if you want, you can bring the box back and forth, neighbor. Because I can leave the parts on the bench until you bring it back. Let me dump our fuel, you guys. It's kind of weird dumping it with this freaking half together saw. Nowhere to grab onto it. Looks like it was good fuel. Smelled good. I should have saved it, but I have bad fuel in the funnel filter, so there's no way we're using it now. So we'll use it for fires. Okay, got that done. Now let's go ahead and get this clutch cover off. You guys, I say it in pretty much every video. I do not recommend using an impact. Look, our muffler gasket broke, but I'm going to save it for reference because I know I don't have any of those. I don't recommend using an impact. I do it because of my disability and my neck hurts so bad. It's hard to hand turn stuff. The chain brake must be engaged. Yeah, that thing is stuck on there because it got jammed up, it looks like. Okay, there we go. It doesn't want to come off. There we go. Yeah, let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to be, like I said, don't know what I'm doing yet. I have to make a decision on everything still. Chain brake does work, so we'll pop our retaining clip off here. Damn, that's on there good. Wow, yep, she's on there. Goodness sakes. Oh, yikes. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap that one off. That thing is on there fucking good. Put my hand over it because I don't want it to go flying and lose it. Damn. Neighbors, that sumbitch is on there. Okay, I have another option. Not that. Let's see here. Let's see. We can take our needle nose here. I'm going to push it this way. Sometimes that works. I can get it to stay still. There we go. Goodness sakes. Damn. Okay, there's that. And that. Keep all that shit together. There's that. Yeah, rim spline. Deep 6 that chip rod weaver. That's bad. And if we rebuild the saw, we'll put a new one on it. And even if we don't, put a new one on it to sell it. Okay, let's see if our clutch will come off. I know our elasto starter is broken, so that's another part. Damn. Okay, that doesn't want to come off. So what we're going to do is spray that with some iron guard catalyst. And we'll let it soak while we work on the rest of the saw. Oh, you know what? Maybe it would come off if no, I turned it the right way. Reverse thread. Okay, so next we will go ahead and take our recoil off. T27s. Oh, I hope you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see okay. I should have laid out a border. This is not ready yet because I'm going to put the clutch in there too. Uh-oh. Our bearing, I think, is bad. Guys, let's see. Did that come out of this bearing? It did not. We had a bearing break earlier, so that must be from our bearing that broke earlier. I think we're okay. That's not ready yet, like I said. Okay. Oh, damn, everything is like... Goodness sakes. Some tight recoil screws, you guys. Tight recoil screws. Okay, take that off. We are going to take our recoil apart. Especially given that we have to replace that, the elasto cord is broken, so we're going to replace that potentially. And even if we sell this for parts, we'll probably go ahead and buy a new cord for the recoil anyways. Damn, it depends on how expensive it is. Holy shit, boy. Wow. Okay. Hello, impact. Damn, that bitch is on there too. Holy shit, you guys. That's craziness. This usually is just clipped on, this shroud here. Don't want to break it. Alright. Here we are. This one's nice and soft. I kind of like that, so the tabs won't break. And then right there, it seems like it's in a little bit different way. Okay, it is. Okay, there's that. It's actually pretty clean. The saw is not that dirty, actually. Oh shit, that came out. Normally, I should. I'm usually good at letting this unwind before I take those either screws or clips off, so that your spring doesn't go flying everywhere and unwind on here. There we go. Alright. So, we will get this rope out and cut it. Maybe. Every time you think a job is going to be easy, guys, it just never is. Wow. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you guys. When you hear the story about Josh and you get to see some of the footage, he's a lot like me. It's hard to find respectful people. Even though he did only leave me 1 beer when he was supposed to leave me 2. Fucking asshole. He's been working his ass off, you guys. He really has. Even the name badge is messed up on that recoil. And he's smart. He picks up on shit really quick. So he's easy to teach. And, you know, I had a guy that's homeless named Ray call me today. And he has asked for a lot from me. But today he called me and asked me if I had any canned food at my house. And, you know, the conversation didn't go the way he wanted. Because initially I had said, well, you can't, you know that you can go to Haven of Hope. And I told him all the places he can get free food. And he basically said that he's nowhere near town. And he was literally 5 minutes walking distance from all these places that he could get food. Why am I turning that all the way on? I don't know. This is a different little flywheel puller, you guys, so I don't have to hit the nut. It was really cheap, so I figured I'd try it out. It works okay. Gives you a lot more space to hit the nut. Damn. That bitch is on there. Everything on the saw is tight. I think it came off though. However, oh boy, goodness sakes. Anyways, so the conversation kind of went weird. But I ended up telling Ray, I says, well, do you want to come work? And I'll feed you guys. Him and his girlfriend. And he laughed and he said no. And hung up on me. Well, Josh has not asked me for a damn thing. He smokes cigarettes. When I met him, damn, what is going on here? When I met him, you know, I kind of, anytime I meet anybody, this thing just does not want to fucking come off. Okay, we'll try it with the nut. When I met him and found out a little bit of his story, I didn't know he smoked, and while he had a vape, most homeless people that smoke which is most homeless people, if you have cigarettes, they definitely ask you for cigarettes. He's never asked me for a damn cigarette. Even out here at my house, I asked him today, do you smoke cigarettes? And he said, yeah. And I was shocked because in the couple of weeks I've known him, he's never asked me. He's never asked me for food, and I have fed him a few times, but I asked him if he was hungry, or I asked him if he had eaten. And so I was kind of shocked when he called me. I was on the phone with Ray, and damn, I don't understand why this flywheel won't come off. I was on the phone with Ray, and you know what? I have a different flywheel puller. I normally never have to use it, but it looks like on this one we will. I was on the phone with Ray when he called, and so I couldn't answer, and then he texted me and he asked me if there was any way I could bring him up a couple of sandwiches or something. And so I called him and I said, can I get the air hose, please, the orange one? I called him and I said, well, are you willing to come out and do some chores and I'll feed you? And Josh is like, yeah, I can do that, like with excitement. And so I brought him out to the house and fed him, and he's been fucking working his ass off, you know. I fed him, and we bought some beer. I don't drink adult beverages very often, but every once in a while I will indulge. Anyways, you guys, so yeah, I think you're going to enjoy the footage about Josh. And he's a pretty humble guy, very respectful guy. And I talk more about panhandling and the various things with Josh. So you'll get to hear all that. So you guys make sure you stay tuned to the channel for all that coming up. Which half of it you're going to get before this video. Okay, so this flywheel puller, basically we screw our nuts in here. It's got holes to screw into. If I can find my T27, here we go. Let me get some of these tools I'm not using back out of my way so I can work efficiently. We screw these in to the flywheel here. Okay, get that one started. Screw the other one in. If we can get it lined up. There we go. And we'll screw these down, snug it up until the plate hits the flywheel. Like so. Line it up. Gotta line up this bolt here in the center. Okay, I lined up. Let's snug this down. And then we'll go ahead and, what is that, a 3/4? No, it is not. Let's see. Nope. Of course, I don't have the socket I need, so it looks like we need a 5/8. It's probably, let me get the socket, you guys. Sorry. It's definitely not going to be a 11/16. It's probably going to be like 16 or 17 mil. I forget what size it is, damn it. 16 doesn't work. 17 mil. Okay. And then we'll hold our flywheel if we can. Here we go. Just like so, neighbors. Okay, not too bad, huh? Good tool. This flywheel puller, I think I paid like 18 bucks for, maybe 20. And like I said, I rarely ever have to use it because that method works. But when it doesn't, I just pull this little bitch down. So it's good to have around. Got a couple of different flywheel pullers I use. There's a bunch of different kinds of flywheel pullers. So let's see. I'm just checking our key to make sure it's okay. So now that we got that off, let's go ahead. We'll take this air mover off. Okay. And then next we will do, we'll go ahead and start our coil. We'll go ahead and take our coil bolts out and see if we can unplug it and get it off. Let's see here. Okay. Again, sorry about the no shirt, you guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. I might have to raise you guys up a little bit, though, because I keep hitting my head on you. Just a tiny bit. Hopefully you can still see okay. It looks like it. Okay, excellent. Now take our coil out. We'll unplug it here. Okay, and we can pull it up and unplug it from our spark plug, hopefully. Not weak ass hands. Excellent. Again, remember, don't put the coil in the ultrasonic. Okay, now it looks like we've got the 5/8 spark plug here. Is it 5/8? What did I do with my 5/8? Because I don't think it's a 3/4. What did I do? I just had my 5/8, damn it. There it is. Okay, definitely don't recommend using an impact for this, you guys. I just be real careful with it. Okay. Now, let's see what's next. Let's go ahead and get our chain brake cover off and whatnot. This dust cover, the screw's already missing. Or out, one or the other. It's kind of stuck. So we'll just shimmy that off. Maybe. Here we go. Let's set that with this. Go ahead and take our dust cover off, and then our chain brake, the parts. Take those off. Let's see, this is our coil bolts. Where's that coil here? Okay, put it in a bag with its bolts there, right here. Okay. Sorry guys, had to have a beverage. Let's see, dust cover. Some of that dust off. Some of that schmutz. Greasy Shop Red got his Hey Neighbors t-shirt, and he's happy with it, so I'm glad about that. Looks like they threw the chain a couple of times on this. So might as well. I'll clean. Can you clean the bolts though, real quick with the air, and then put them in the bag with this. Thank you, sir. The air or brake parts cleaner, whichever works best. A lot of dirt in there. Okay, cover up my cylinder here, get some more of this dirt off. The saw is beautiful, you guys. I really want to build it. I built that 462 for Damn It Bobby, but I didn't get to cut with it, and so I really kind of do want to build this saw and sell it. Okay, so engage our chain brake is easier to get our stuff off right here, this fucking spring, and this one looks like it's really strong. So we'll just take our screwdriver and get behind it there and put our hand in front of it so it doesn't go flying. Wait, let's see here. Yeah, that's right. No tension on it. This one's making me nervous. It's a big fucking spring. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Got nervous for no reason. Okay. Doesn't want to come out. Get out of there. Get out of there, damn it. Okay, there's that. And then we'll get our little retaining clip off here. Can you get me one of the smallest bags? Clean one, please. Yep, the little tiny one, yep. And then I'm guessing there is a T27 down here for our chain brake band. That's for this. Sometimes there's two, so I'm looking to see if there was. And then we can pop our chain brake band out down here, and we should be able to kind of just work it out and turn it off of that post. And then we should be able to pop these up together, slide that off and take your arm out. Okay, And then we've got our little spring down here. Okay, can I get one of the, when I say number 3 bags, do you know what I mean? There's 3 sizes in that box. The 3rd size up. In that box with the little one you just gave me. Yep. Okay, what is this? These are usually come right off. There we go. I'm going to have one more part for you there. There's 2 retaining clips here. So, okay, I'm going to grab pliers. Maybe that'll help me pull that up there. Excellent. And then we'll put these retaining clips in their own bag and make sure we don't lose them. I'm sorry, Josh. I think I have one more part for that bag you just took. If it'll fit. I don't know if it will. Will it fit? Just barely. Excellent. So that way they can be washed that way. Okay, I'll go ahead and get our chain tensioner out of the way, and that will help us start getting this broken tank out. It looks like our chain tensioner bolt is kind of messed up here. So if we clean it, we might be able to get the screwdriver bit in there better. Uh-oh, what's this little screw to? Hey, does that dust cover have that black little piece of plastic dust cover? Does it have 2 bolts with it already, or just 1? The one I said doesn't need cleaned. That, yeah, there's 2, and there's only 2 holes in it, right? 1, 2. Oh, this is to my chain brake band. Okay, this needs to go in with that spring and stuff. Those chain brake parts.
What I just took?
Yeah, with the springs. Okay, so let's see here. Clean that out. I don't know if this is going to go in there or not. I might have to clean it. There we go. And this chain catch is broken, so we'll replace it. Okay. I don't know that I have one like that though, so we'll keep it for reference for now. Okay. It's there. And I'm going to spray this with some more Iron Guard, because we want to make sure it comes off without breaking it. And so I have no problem just letting it soak while we work on other stuff. It makes it easier. We'll go ahead and take our chain catch out, which should also be a T27. Okay. And then our chain tensioner should pop right out with a little convincing. There is a little rubber ring down here. You don't want to lose that. Can I have another number 3 bag, please? Those parts right there. Don't lose that rubber ring, please. Number 3. Okay, excellent. So then let's see what else we've got for our handle here. Okay, everything else looks like it's going to be back there. So I want to take this front one off. I think the spring, I forget where the bolt is for this damn thing though. Let's see. I forget. Oh, there it is. That's right. The spring right here for this. I'm sorry, the screw. I mean. Now that part of the handle should come out. It's separate. Let's see. Should come out, in theory. Is there another one holding it in? Huh, I thought that was the screw for it. Is it not? There we go. I thought so. Okay, that's nice and dirty. Put that screw back in so we know what it goes to. Maybe. Again, maybe. Come on now. Work with me here, damn it. There we go. I'm sorry, I could have handed that to you. My bad. Okay, let's see. This is probably full of oil too. Oh, excellent. It has no oil in it. That's good. I like that. So now, let's go ahead and get the rest of our stuff off here, up here off, so that we can get the last little bit there. I want to close this chute if I can, to kind of help keep the schmutz out. If I can, I can't, there we go. Excellent. chain clips. Take those so they don't get lost. Alright. Sorry about the air compressor, you guys. Yeah, they don't need washed. They just need to not get lost. That's all. Okay, this goes there, that went to something. Does this go to this one? I don't think so. I just had that to the saw. That goes with it, I think. Okay, and that was a spare flywheel keeping me safe from a bad flywheel. Alright, now, carburetor should come off, I think. Let's see. Yep, okay, let's see here. Gotta figure out what all is going to be held on. I forget it. Oh, this has got to come out. Let's see. I forget. Let's see. That should be able to pop right out. If I remember right, we can pop this lever up. I don't want to break it. There we go. Now our carburetor comes off like so. We will rebuild that. Leave that on there for now. So we will end up rebuilding the carburetor. And then let's see here. We'll go ahead and take our AV mounts off and stuff right here. The rest of our tank and whatnot. And it went pretty good, you guys. See, I've done one 462 assembly and partial disassembly. It came to me partially disassembled, and it was a nightmare putting that together because I didn't know where nothing went. But you see how fairly quickly this went because I have a little bit of experience with the saw now, and so it's not as bad. If I remember right, we've got that part. Leave that with our carburetor. We've got a grommet here. Okay. We'll put that with our choke lever and our carb bolts. Okay, now let's see. I know there's a M-Tronic. Is this an M-Tronic? It didn't look like it. The other one was an M-Tronic. So I'm just looking at our wires there. This is a non-M-Tronic. I was hoping it was an M-Tronic. I thought it was when I bought it. I will be damned, neighbors. The M-Tronic is worth a little bit more. Okay, these screws I believe are going to be a T20. Okay. But do we have everything for our tank first off? Let's see. Should. Let's see here. No, oh no, we got one more screw over here. Excuse me, Josh. Gotta stay hydrated, neighbors. It's hot. Okay, I had to turn the fan down to low for you guys so that you can hear. We got all kinds of noise going on. Okay. Got our fuel line. I got to get disconnected there, I guess. Trying to disconnect it from the top here, but I do not remember exactly how it's routed. There it is. Right there, one of these. One's the impulse and one's the fuel hose. I'm guessing the other one's the fuel hose. Let's see here. Goes to our grommet there. Now it should come through. There we go, our busted tank. That fuel line feels a little pliable, but I am going to vacuum pressure test it because one, if we rebuild the saw and that tests real good, some of these newer fuel lines are like that, then we'll reuse it. And if it tests good and we don't rebuild the saw and we part it out, we'll sell that. So I'm blowing real gentle because that tank vent. Now I'm going to cover it so I don't destroy it. These newer tank vents have multiple filters and diaphragms in them, so you don't want to go blowing high air in that. Okay, now we will go ahead and pop our elbow out here. Okay, and there's that. What am I doing here? Okay, I want to save this AV spring. I think it just unscrews, because that's good, so we can reuse that. There we go. Unscrew forever. Let's see. Oh, there's a cable in there. I'm sorry. Look at that. There's a cable we got to get out. So, just got to pull that cable out. It's pull that down. Pop it out. Okay, well, let's see here. There we go. And then what else can we save? We can save our trigger, which is we can pop this pin through. there's a pin that holds the trigger in, so we can push that through. And then salvage, we can harvest the trigger and salvage it. I think, no, it looks, I don't know if it's broken or not, but the spring's definitely good. I can't tell, that doesn't look like the trigger's broken, but I'm not 100% certain. And then the last thing is we'll get our fuel filter, fuel line, and tank vent off of this. The fuel filter is probably not going to be reused, but from what I heard, this saw had pretty low hours. Because I could tell, because the seller was super pissed off on eBay that he dropped a tree on it, or his guys dropped a tree on it. Let's see. Well, yeah, actually you can blow through it pretty easy. I like to, sometimes I will take those apart and clean them, you guys, and then I'll sell them with the fuel line and stuff, but I don't charge for them. I basically throw them in with something else, but I clean them off real good and make sure that they, you know, are in working order. Now we can pop this one out, okay, and pull it right through, okay. And for sake of knowing what's what, I'm just going to throw that on there because Josh is new, and so to help him stay organized with me. And then these tank vents can be really hard to pop out. You want to make sure you get up underneath the bottom there, okay. Usually they'll end up splitting in half if you don't get under the bottom part right. So I'll take my screwdriver and just tap it a little bit. I have a curved one somewhere that I use for this that works better, but I don't know where it is. Okay, and then you can actually pry it right out. There's a little thing here, and that is actually what that little nubby's for, you guys. So let's see. Oh, it's wanting to split in half. I didn't get under it all the way. I don't like when they split in half. It kind of sucks. But it looks like this one's going to. I want to find my other screwdriver. I don't know where it is. Damn it, I had it. Let's see. I don't see it. I don't see it. Don't see it. And I'm running low on carb screwdrivers. So, oh, there it is. This one works really well for this, but it looks like it already may have popped in half. I don't know yet. Let's see here. I think it may have, but that's alright. If it did, I can put it back together. No biggie. Just don't want to damage it. Wow. Okay. I'm going to try. I don't think this one is going to fit much better, but we're going to try. Okay, it's coming. There it goes. And it didn't pop in half. That's good. Sometimes they will split in half right here. I don't like to pop them in half until I have them off, because if you do, then it's kind of, you can bend all this and then it won't go back together and seal. I do take it apart to clean it though. Okay, so now there's basically nothing else we can salvage from this. I see, actually, I'm going to show you guys something if I can get to it. I actually see the filter. There's a little black filter on the bottom of these tank vents. And I don't know why, but I don't know why STIHL uses them, because they usually come off into the tank. But I want to get it out just to show you guys. Well, if I can. It's kind of stuck to the wall there. Let me use the air. Okay, it hit my hand. There it is. You see that, you guys? That goes in the bottom of this. And actually, there's a filter missing as well. There's a little piece of like cotton, almost, not cotton, but it's a soft filter, a little piece of filter that goes in there as well. I wonder if that's in our tank. I don't see it. Did it pop out by chance though? Let's see here. No, I don't see it. So honestly, his tank vent was probably not working properly without that filter. And I fortunately have extra filters from those, because sometimes the top half is damaged and the bottom's not. Okay, so watch out. You know what we do with this, guys? Deep six that tit rod weaver. All right, now let's go ahead and get the last few parts off and get some tools out of my way so we can finish this job efficiently. with all these wires because I redneck ingenuity'd you guys up there, and that's probably most likely going to be my thumbnail, is a picture of how the camera is set up, redneck style. Get this out of here. Come here, you little bastard. And then our throttle, there is, you want to be careful on this one because it can snap. There's a little plastic thing that holds it in. So I'm going to take the intake boot grommet off here. And on ours, damn it, Bobby and I had to do some redneck ingenuity because this little piece right here, let me show you. This little piece right here, and I don't know if it comes off or not. It doesn't look like it. It snapped off right here, and so the throttle kept jumping out of place on the 271s and stuff. It just sets in there in a little groove, and that's it. And so we couldn't figure it out, damn it, Bobby and I, until we grabbed another 462 to look at off the shelf. So looks like we've got a couple of T27s for our shroud here. Oh, maybe just one. Yep, one. Okay. That's that shroud. I'm going to just put it, since it's just one little screw, we're going to put it, oh no, we're not going to put it back. And then this base here comes off. Take our impulse out of it. And then basically we're going to take our cylinder off, and that's going to be it. So, Josh, you got all your stuff inside the ultrasonic there. About ready. Is it full or you got more space?
I got a little bit more space.
Should be able to pretty much fit the whole saw in the two. Okay. Can I have, oh shit, where'd that shroud screw go? Damn it, I just mixed my screws up. Shit. I just mixed my screws up and I didn't want to. Didn't want to. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, I mixed, I mixed some of my hardware up. I'm trying to remember where this went. It had Loctite on it, so I don't know this. Oh, this went to this spring, I think. I think. Yeah, we can put the springs in here. This one, did you already grab the other spring? Like this?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll put that in there. And then I think these were the shroud, so the shroud screws in here. These don't need clean, these screws, so that I can write on the bag. I believe these were the shrouds. So I'm going to take a marker, and like I said, these don't need cleaned. If anything, just blow them off and put them back in a clean bag. And there's that. And then you can have, I'm sorry, you can have this. You can have that. You can have this. Alright, let's see if our clutch will come off now, you guys. I'm going to hold my thumb over the spark plug and put my hand over there just to kind of help with the compression part. Okay, and then we'll see if we can't get our clutch off. And if not, we'll go ahead and try with a piston stop. It should come off now with all that soaking though. There we go. That iron guard, I'm telling you, man, you guys, that's amazing stuff. Got that. We got our rotor washer. We've got our worm gear. Then we have our oil pump. Okay. Oil pump. Yeah, I mixed up my screws, damn it. I didn't want to do that because I don't know this saw's hardware all that well yet. So I was trying to make sure I didn't mix up hardware, but I did, so oh well. It is what it is, neighbors. Can I have one more, shit, no, never mind. There we are. And these I'm just going to clean with the air gun real quick. That didn't work well, so brake parts cleaner. That worked well. Brake parts cleaner. Clean the heads of your screws, you guys, and they're less likely to strip out. Okay? And then also, if I clean them here, we don't have to put them through the ultrasonic, and we can go ahead and put them in a bag and label what they are and it makes things a little easier. Okay, there's that. Whoops. I don't want to lose that. I can stay with that stuff. Okay, so there's our oil pump. And then give him these last few parts here, you guys, like so. Okay. Those don't have to stay in the bag to get cleaned. It's just to keep everything together. And so, like, all that stuff you can put in a small ultrasonic, and then when you take it out, just put it back in a bag together, or at least the small portions of it. Okay, now, the final thing will be, you guys, our cylinder. And it should be, I'm guessing, T27s, but they're a little dirty, so you can take a pick or something, like so. Or, in this case, I think we'll need, watch your eyes, neighbors. Big parts cleaner works well. If it's hard schmutz, this doesn't work, but this soft schmutz on a saw that's barely been used, yeah, it works well. Okay, so those are clean. I'm going to get the impact, and I am going to take these off carefully. Very good. Excellent. Okay, and this has a base gasket, so that should come off pretty easy. It does. Look at that beautiful piston, neighbors. There's barely any carbon on it, but I can tell you what, that tank vent and whatnots, this saw was running lean. So I am almost glad he dropped a tree on it, because the color of that piston, that gray right there, you guys, I know it's black here, but you can see how gray that carbon is. That's not carbon, that's actually like burning. He was running this saw too lean. So dropping a tree on this 462 saved its top end. It literally saved the top end. Whoops. Okay, so the only other thing, you guys, I'm going to do is take the piston off, and that just is pulling the two circlips, and we don't need to see that on video because it might take me a few minutes. I've showed you guys that 1,000 times. So that's pretty much going to be it, neighbors. I'm going to grab you down from the up there and show you. Look how beautiful that is. Machine lines and everything. Look at that, neighbors. But how that gray is right there, yeah, that saw was running lean. And our cylinder, oh, it looks brand new. Looks brand new, you guys. See that gray up in the combustion chamber? This saw was running lean. This saw was on its way to getting scored. It was going to get burnt up. So I am glad that I got it before it blew up, you know, because then it might have been listed on eBay if he hadn't dropped a tree on it. And a lot of people will say condition of cylinders unknown, and no, I won't pull the muffler. That's because they know it's got a scored motor. So that's going to be it, you guys. Do you guys want to say hello to Josh? Here's Josh, our hard-working man.
Hello.
And Josh has been cleaning saws with me, and you guys know my uncle. There's my fatty buntings, tired as hell. She's waiting to go inside and have her dinner. Look how fat she is. She looks pregnant. Let's see. Josh helped me. We have this partial 660. If anybody needs 660 parts, this is what we have. It's all ready and cleaned and ready to go. We have about 3/4 of the 660. We have the top end, however, it does need some rings. The ring gap's kind of wide. We have the tank, and we have the crankcase. I did split it. The crankshaft was busted, and so the crankcase does need new bearings put in it. We might end up doing that before we sell it, but we've got a couple of recoils in there. Air filter base, I don't think I have the cover. But yeah, we have that. Josh cleaned that saw. And then Josh, what do we do with oh yeah, we have over here Josh has got a good memory and he's helping me. This saw is part of, oh, you know what? We've got to write on that. I can't remember. Let's see. No, it's not. This saw is an 009 I've had, a partial 009 I've had that I've been wanting to tear down forever to sell the parts. And also I have another 009 that's complete that we need to rebuild. And then Josh, didn't you do one other?
Yeah,
Or was that it? Oh, he's been cleaning all kinds of parts though. It might not have been 3, but cleaning some stuff here. And now Josh knew he was going to have to stay up even later for me to shoot the video, and he was kind enough to do that. Damn, Josh, it's been 50 minutes. So he's got all that ready to go. So in this case, neighbors, I'm going to say, and Josh are going to say, be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. And Josh's battle is he's trying to get home. But you know what? He's humble and he's willing to fucking work, because I bought him his birth certificate and been buying him a little bit of food here and there. And he was willing to come work just for a couple sandwiches. Other homeless people that hold signs that say we'll work for food, and you say, I got some work for you, come work and I'll feed you. They come up with all kinds of excuses. This man said, well, hell yeah, I'll do that. He didn't even ask what kind of chores, nothing. He said, yeah, I'll come work. And so that's respect. So you guys are going to get to see Josh a little bit more. Actually, anybody that's regular on the channel, you know about Dion. And so Josh is actually going to stay with us now while we wait for his birth certificate. And we're going to go get his social security card and get him an ID. He's either going to go in a Greyhound home, or his dad's got some lawnmowers for sale. So I might take him home if I'm going to buy his dad's lawnmowers. But initially I asked Josh, does he want to stay out here? But because we're far from town, and I told him, you know, I can't drive you to town every single day and this and that, he didn't want to. But now he's like, well, Chet, you know what? Yeah, I'll stay now. So he's going to work with me, and guess what? That's going to help the shed shop get caught up. We'll be able to get more parts listed online. I'm tired as hell, neighbors. Fatty Buntings wants attention. He's got to run this ultrasonic, and I've got to help him finish up so that we can go the fuck to bed. So you're going to get a little bit more of Josh's battle as we come along here. And that's why I say be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. I love all 8 billion of you, neighbors, even though I really fucking suck at it. Until next time, #persevere, right? That's right. See you, neighbors.